switched from Twitch to YouTube, so hello. I know many people don't really play this game or really watch it. The only people really watch from this game is what the actual people who play this game, like Diaries. That's the main one. But you know, this game is pretty fun. The main people that the main people YouTubers that people like to watch for this game. I don't really know. I don't really see many people playing this game very much. I mean, just the people giving like information on how to do stages faster, or how to get rerolls faster, or gems faster, or how to evolve a unit, stuff like that. But no one really watches this game just to watch it. I mean, anime Vanguards themselves even they put out kind of YouTube videos, not really, just videos they make beforehand, and then just premiere them out like a couple hours after, or either a couple hours, couple days, couple months, like couple weeks. But they usually do that if there's an update coming, just to show people what's coming next. That's about it. I remember this game a long ago. I mean, I wasn't really like an OG. Started in update 4.5 pretty early, but not early enough. Only reason why I say that is because I wanted to get Diavolo. I didn't even know he was in the game, but once I did, I'm like, I should have. But too late now. I was here doing the Kage update, but I hated those damn portals, so I just didn't really do it much. I got Rukia. Rukia's probably one of the easiest ones to get. I just got Ichigo not too long ago. Alucard, I waited till the pity to get him, because I never got him before that. But you know, this game's pretty fun. It just takes a lot of time and patience. I started this game with probably like the worst characters in here at the time. Well, half the people who start now get like really good units. This game is just fun overall. Other games like this that are fun to play, just really time consuming, would be Anime Final Quest. That's a good one. That's pretty much about it. Just these two. Just those two. I don't really know anymore else. I know there's more YouTubers who play more Roblox games than I do. A lot more. But I only do it because people only play Roblox, these two games mainly. I play like 3, but it's only really like the games I'm interested in. Nothing more. But only reason why I wanted to become like a content creator, kind of, was a long time ago. Back in like, what, 2014, 2013, something like that. When I got my first phone, I used to watch a whole bunch of YouTube. Even though YouTube was barely out for like 7 years. Well, it was out longer than that, but you're able to make money from it like, for 7 years during that time. But yeah, I was mainly watching like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, Dan TD, and Dan, no, was it Dan? No, just mainly Markiplier. Another old one would be Fusion Z Gamer. He's a good one. If you like FNAF content, he's the one you want to go to. But I used to watch a lot of stuff back then. Rai99, when he used to just do nothing but Gmod stuff. Um, yeah, but that's pretty much about it. Forget who I used to watch on YouTube back then. Yeah, but I wanted to become a content creator for a long time for some reason. Just something I wanted to do. But life doesn't really go as planned sometimes. A lot of shit happens. A lot. You like when you're younger, you have the most confidence in the world. The moment you realize whatever you think life is gonna be like when you get older is not, it all just breaks down. Kinda sucks, but it's life. What can you do? Yeah, I understand. Like, even some people say that we take advantage of what we do. Some people take advantage, not all people, but just people in general take advantage of life. You know, trying to make things happen when they usually can't, and then end up struggling after, or they just can't really do much. But yeah, everything we do in life is pretty much all based on luck and how good we're, how good we do it. Pretty much, people see how good you do it, how well you are, like, you know, people only go based off of how, like, how well you do something. I don't really know how to explain it, but, you know, for YouTube and or Twitch, you have to get really, really lucky. It's not something that comes easily. You have to get lucky. Some people take years just to even get this stuff started. Some people get really lucky in the early stages. Like, I mean, early 20s, teens, like Grizzy. Man was 17. I mean, I think he was 15 when he first started making videos, but he was 17 when he first blew up. And now he's like 24 years old, making money. Like, life is just a gamble at that point. You either get lucky with stuff or you don't. And if you do, well, it was meant to be. But if you don't, you just gotta keep trying. Nothing in life is pretty much given. The only things that are given is to those people who actually earned it. Things that are given are only people who deserve it, not people who just want it. You have to work for things in life, not just expect it. If you expect to do things or you expect for things to go your way, in the long run, it's just gonna end up crumbling. It's gonna end up taking you down the wrong path. Well, probably not the wrong path, but you're just gonna keep trying. And if things just don't go your way, you just keep expecting it to go your way. It's not gonna work. Every YouTuber that's out right now didn't just expect them to get famous. They all got lucky. Half the YouTubers that you probably watch probably like before they became famous had really bad anxiety. People who just couldn't handle like communicating with people. Doesn't mean if they're talking through to someone or through like a camera or a screen, doesn't matter. Just the fact that they know someone's watching is just puts weight on them. And for some people, they have to either grow out of it or they just have to live with it. Some people, it's harder than usual. So if they do end up blowing up, some people just end up quitting because they can't handle the pressure. And for others, they just keep going, but that's really all depending on who they are. Some people get lucky because they end up in a video with one random famous person, and then they just start making videos, and that person that started making videos from that was seen in that one video just blows up. It's kind of how like the Thanos grew. Thanos blew up first, then everyone that he was playing with blew up after him. Kind of, they all blew up at the same time, but blew up. Thanos is the one that got a head start on everyone. The boys. If you know the boys, they didn't get famous until COVID. narrator was never even a YouTuber until that one VR chat video. Just him doing his narrator voice. And after the video, they just said that they went onto a Discord channel with him and said he should just make a YouTube channel and just start going on with that. Just keep doing what he's doing, and he'll end eventually just keep growing. And look where he's at now. See, a lot of people get lucky by meeting famous people. Other people don't get lucky, but they, like, what's his name, Lacey? The guy who streams a lot, like, yeah, he kinda got lucky. He actually did get lucky. Because this is that one clicks clip that made him blow up. Him and Clicks just arguing constantly over and over and over again about just who's better and who's not. But yeah, life is just a gamble when it comes to things. People don't just get like immediately lucky at what they want to do. They have to actually try for it. Things don't go your way whenever you're expecting it. You have to work for it. The more you expect things in life, the more they're not going to come to you. But it really all depends on who the person is. Some people just get lucky. Well, some people end up having the money to blow up whenever the hell they want. Some people, not all people can be like that. Like, doing YouTube and Twitch and stuff takes extreme dedication. Look at Queso. If people watch Queso, like, you understand, he was never even a thing. Like, his channel was never even made like before anything. Like, he even told a story one time, like, you know, he was at work, his mom told him just to start streaming, see where it ends, see where it gets him, and yeah, he started, and look where it got him. The man just never had not have to work a day in his life at any sort of what is it? At any sort of like restaurant, store, anything. The man got lucky, but you know, he used that for good use and not bad use. Oop. Is everyone right? But yeah, people get lucky. The more you expect things to happen in life, the more they just don't happen at all. You have to keep trying. The more you try at things, the better it is. And I will be right back. I am back. But yeah, back to what I was saying. People just take life for granted. Swear. People who become like they blow up for something they post. They try to recreate that moment multiple times over, and it doesn't go as well. It doesn't go well. Like, in order to do this, you have to have the equipment to do it. Also, you just gotta keep in mind on what people think, what you think people would like to see, not just what you would like to see. Like, it's a whole system. And yeah. Larry, and way upside down. Yeah. Everything you do in life is pretty much a gamble, no matter what it is. But the gamble on people you trust. That's something that people just don't like doing, but something you have to, like, pretty much do if you actually want to start trusting people. Some people, it's hard for them to trust people. But in the end, it's just a matter of who's lucky, like not who's lucky, but you know, I don't know about just it's just luck. Everything is just based on luck. Nothing in this world is based off of just something they just want to happen. Nothing. Like you can't like there's nothing in this world that it could just be, you know, just I want this to happen. Boom. Happened. No. Nothing works that way. I've been trying to do this YouTube stuff for 5 years now, and I'm still going at it. Same thing with Twitch. But, you know, it's probably going on 6 years now. But, you know, like I said, everything's based on luck. You're not just gonna get famous just because you want to be famous. You end up being famous because people want you to. It's not because you want to. It's people, like, you know, people, like, the way you become famous on YouTube is someone watches your stuff, they like it, they want you, like, you know, they share it to other people, YouTube recommends it to other people, you know. Those are the people that want you to be famous. You don't get to choose that. At all. Like, even in movies, people aren't lucky enough just to say, hey, I want to be in a movie. You have to take the part, audition for it. If you're good enough, they'll take you. If not, you have to look for another one. And if you do good for that first movie, they're going to want you to do more movies. And if not, well, they're going to have to find someone else to do it. That's really all depending on how people feel when they watch the movie. If they feel like that one specific person did well and they want to see him more, then they'll make that happen. But if not, they'll change it. Like NBA players, they get famous because, you know, they're good at what they do. And people end up, like, you know, talking about their performance during a game. And during that, they will talk on how, like, you know, hey, did you see this guy play tonight? Or, you know, it's like, he was really good, don't you think? So, like, it's just goes around. Like, nothing in this world is just given. It's all based on luck. People who do get, you know, just random fame from nowhere, they will take it for granted. They would do whatever they can with it, mess it up all kinds, try to copy it, it won't happen. Half the movies you guys watch, or just half the movies people watch, like you see one person in there, and then they end up just, no, cutting out. No, for instance, Jake Paul did get lucky. He took it for granted in the end. He got lucky doing Bizarre Varg. And during that, he was doing YouTube as well. While transitioning from Disney to YouTube, he was taking it more for granted. So he was just making money. He was just, you know, just doing what he was doing, and then he was just taking it more for granted each day. Same thing with Logan Paul, kind of. Even though like he started from fine, he was doing good. He's still doing good. He just took the fame a little bit too for granted. A little bit, not too much. Not as much as his brother did. But, you know, I'm not trying to say they're bad people. But sometimes fame can make you turn either good or bad. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. And depending on that situation, or what situation you're in right now, at the moment, you will end up taking it for granted. And you're going to end up hating it, no matter what. Yeah, you might end up seeing it later in the future, but no matter what, people will end up always taking fame for granted, never thinking about what the consequences could be. Some people, they think that fame doesn't even come with consequences. They think, oh, I'm famous, I get to do whatever the hell I want. That's not how life goes. You might be famous, but you're still treated as a normal human being. The minute you do something wrong, either in, it could be a record, like something in your record, something not in your record, or just something that you did, like, you know, you end up doing that catches up to you later in life. No one expects or knows how their life is going to turn out. Some people end up being really good, like, you know, like being, I have no clue, I am kind of losing the train of thought. But if you end up looking like, you know, Markiplier, for instance, the man made so much money, he ended up wanting to ended up wanting to see if he could make a movie. You know, to see if he could. Ended up making Iron Lung, spent $3 million to put into it, and ended up making $27 million the first day. It blew the fuck up. The dude made $24 million more than he spent on the movie itself. Like, the dude, like, damn. Whenever he seen how far it blew up, like, he was emotional. I mean, anybody who sees that whatever they do just affects, or whatever they do that they don't expect blows up like crazy, and they end up making like a shit ton from it. They will see how, like, you know, they don't take that stuff for granted. They end up putting it to good use. Like, a lot. Even music artists. Some people say that some music artists even take life for granted. Like, yeah, sometimes they do. Sometimes they can turn fame into something bad, but then later on in life, they can turn that thing around. No matter what, you can start off bad and end up good. You can start off good and end up bad. Sometimes you're good and good. Sometimes you're bad and bad. It really all depends on how people affect you, how things like around you affect you. It's not just on what goes on. Whatever you do in life is always gonna be affected. Just something around you is always gonna be affected by it. Either in a good way, a bad way, or it's gonna end up neutral. No one really, it's all a gamble. Like, nothing in life is really ever given to anyone. I know I'm only talking to myself and there's still only one person here, but I don't know. This is something I've been holding in my chest for a while. I don't know, you really see just a lot of people just blowing up for no reason. Like, I don't know. The more people see, like, if it's easy for them to blow up, they'll take as many chances as they can. But some people, they actually have to work for it. Nowadays, you can, like, you could blow up for nothing, from nothing. People end up doing good for it. Some people end up doing bad for it. There's can't really control on what goes on. Life is life. It's always gonna end up being really good or really bad. No, no. I don't have anyone for them. I have to change you. And if you really think about it, even though I'm still going with this topic, some people like turn nothing into something. Some people have something to turn. Some people have nothing. Like they take whatever they can and just do what they can do with that. Some people just have the equipment just to even start, blowing up on stuff. Some people end up from the bottom and end up going from the bottom to the top. But people with money, once they hit that one of those traumatic life, like one of those like life traumatic things, like something that just goes on, it's really traumatic for them, like they can end up just taking a really bad route. Really bad route. Either they go someone to talk to about it, or they just completely ignore it and say, yeah, it's fine, it's just something that happens on a day-to-day basis. I mean, I understand, but some people really just, like, they know what they're doing. And what? That's really weird. Things in life don't happen for a reason. They happen for a reason because they have to work for it. They have people who, you know, people spend years on YouTube just to even start going. Just for them to, actually start blowing up from it. Some people take months, some people take decades. Some people get really lucky and end up blowing up on YouTube and or Twitch in a couple days or a couple weeks. It really all depends on how they affect people around them. Or people who just end up just watching what they do or anything. Oh my god. You know, I should just... Where is he at? There he is. Something like this pops up. Just do that. Just put them right there. And we good. I can't talk about I can't talk about stuff like that anymore. Well, at least not for right now. I don't want people to get offended about what I say. I mean, I'm not wrong, but I'm not saying the people are bad. It's people just taking advantage of stuff. Some people don't realize until later in life. Escanor was the strongest unit in the game. Now you look at him and like, damn, he used to be. It's because of, oh yeah, it's raining. Fire units are decreased. And just for the people that, you know, who are starting to understand how life goes, just make sure you're not too greedy with stuff. Make sure you like you can trust. Like make sure the people that you trust, like, you know, make sure you know that you can trust them first before doing anything. Oh crap. Forgot they don't burn. Whoa. After this stage, I'm probably gonna end stream. Yeah, this won't just me yapping. Becoming famous takes hard work and dedication. Not just, I just, you know, you just want to be famous. No, that's not how that works. Even just people who just want to make money, that's not how that works. Everything in this world takes hard work and dedication. Okay. Okay. I'll catch everyone. Oh no. I might stream YouTube more. I might not. I might don't even know what to make for YouTube videos. Not really good at it, but if I do end up making some, I'll catch y'all then. But if not, I'll catch y'all whenever I can. So, peace out.